Coach, you're down by 23 points, and through 3, things were not looking very well other than Zion's night, but what a comeback by your guys. The reserves did it, and it was a heck of a win to pull out.
Oh, it was, and it speaks, I think, loudly about the depth that we have. For those guys to be able to come in, a couple of those guys, they didn't play at all the first half and came in. I thought they did a good job. The thing that I was most impressed with was the defense. I mean, obviously, we had not played very good defensively up until that point, but I thought they came in and did a really good job of getting into the ball, of being able to be in help position yet closing out, running guys off threes, and then going down and converting on the other end. So, I say kudos to the guys that, played the fourth quarter. I thought they did an excellent job.
Well, what was frustrating with the first portion of the ball game was it just seemed every 50-50 ball was going the Bulls' way, and then you go down the stretch and every 50-50 ball went the Pelicans' way.
Well, I think in a way you create those situations. So I just didn't think that we started the game with very much, not that we didn't have the energy, we weren't doing what we were supposed to do, and the fact that I didn't think we were moving the basketball very much. Our transition defense was atrocious. Getting into the ball, we just didn't do a very good job of that. And we were trying to trade baskets, and we can't be a trade basket team. We have to be solid defensively because there's going to be some nights where we just don't shoot the ball well. I mean, that's just a fact in the NBA.
You had a lot of teachable moments down the stretch, but I thought Nikhil missing those 2 free throws and then coming back on the very next possession and calmly knocking that 3 down like it didn't bother him, I thought that showed a lot about that kid.
Well, everybody on the bench knew he was going to shoot it. I can tell you, especially after he missed a free throw. I think that just tells you who he is. I mean, he's a guy not afraid of the big moment at all. I thought he did a great job of just stepping into the shot and making it. But I just like the fact that the game came down to making a couple of stops, and we did a great job of making a couple of stops down the stretch.
I know it was preseason, but if you saw Frank Jackson's face after the game, you'd have thought it was a playoff game. It really meant something to him.
Well, I think it means something to those guys. There's a lot of guys that's fighting for minutes. There's a lot of guys that's trying to get into the rotation, and these are moments that we have to judge guys by also. So I just thought that group just did a really good job executing offensively, number one, and then defensively of coming up with the big stops, like I said, when it counted most.
What did you see defensively in the fourth quarter, just so much better than the first 3 quarters?
I just thought that we were a little more active. I thought we were getting to our defensive spots, half a step quicker, and then we were also rotating out a half a step quicker. That took some of the open threes that they were shooting away. And even the last 3 that they made, it was a challenge one. And as long as it's a challenge one where we're getting back out to it, we can live with that. I think over the course of a game, the challenge threes won't beat you. But if you're not getting back out there, the open ones will.
First 3 quarters, did you like the way positions you guys were putting Zion in? It just seemed like a lot of times he just taking the ball to the basket.
Oh, I thought we did a pretty good job there. I was just disappointed because overall, I didn't think we executed offensively or defensively the way that we have to be a team that's going to be a force in this league. We have to be more solid in what we were doing. But once again, you're talking about the second preseason game, so we've got more time that we can correct those situations. But I think the one thing that we learned is that we got to be ready to play, right from the start.
Zion goes 12-13. A lot of that, I think all of it came within 5 feet of the rim. Was it designed to try to get him more to the rim tonight, or is it?
Well, yeah. I mean, we try to run some things. We got to get him. We got to get him moving. I think we want him in space. We want to play him in space, and the way you can do that is that you got to get him on the move. I thought we did a good job, and he did a good job of catching it on the move and being able to finish.
Thank you.